Hey there, Agile Adventurer. Just a quick question. What if, for the price of a fancy coffee or half a pizza, you could unlock over 700 hours of the best Agile content on the planet? That's audio, video, e-courses, books, presentations, all that you can think of. But you can also join live calls with world-class practitioners and hang out in a flame war-free and AI slop-clean Slack with the sharpest minds in the game. Oh, and yes, you get direct access to me, Vasco, your Scrum Master Toolbox podcast. No, this is not a drill. It's the Scrum Master Toolbox membership. And it's your unfair advantage in the Agile world. So if you want to know more, go check out scrummastertoolbox.org/membership. That's scrummastertoolbox.org/membership. And check out all the goodies we have for you. Do it now. But if you're not doing it now, let's listen to the podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Product Owner TGIF episode here on the Scrum Master Toolbox podcast. And this week we have with us Juliana Stepanova. Hey, Juliana, welcome back.
Hello.
So product owner is the focus for today. And of course, we know there are some amazing product owners out there, and we'll explore what that looks and sounds and feels like in a minute. But first, we of course need to explore some of the anti-patterns. So Juliana, share with us what might have been potentially the worst product owner anti-pattern you witnessed in your career.
Interesting question. Because I'm not measuring how worse or how bad are the anti-patterns, but actually what comes to my mind, it's anti-pattern when PO takes another job. For example, the designer job or another role. And this is like something that I see a lot. And I would say it's for me like most spreaded anti-pattern. Like to make it quicker, I will be just like skipping the designer. So we have UX, UI in the team, but I will skip to asking to clarify. I will directly put it by myself. I learned somehow like 5 years ago how it's designed. I will put it. And what's actually the problem then afterwards, it's like neglecting or not take into account the whole team with UX UI, and actually you need to rework. And this is like classical. So additionally, like one more, it's anti-pattern, but it's like really crucial, I would say, when the PO communicating into the team the information in different way or with different meaning to the team. But actually it's not about anti-pattern or not about PO, it's about the person who are transferring the information. So it's like something that I really saw only once, and it was solved in very quick way. But when the information flow breaks in some way, it's like catastrophic for the team.
Yeah, I want to focus on the first one because this is a very interesting one. The loner, right? Like the person who wants to do everything on their own because it's just faster. And I've done it before. And I want to focus on this specifically because it counters one of the core aspects of agility, which is that value emerges from collaboration between different people, and it can only emerge from collaboration because everybody brings a different perspective into the decision making. When you work with this type of product owners, like what are some of the practices or techniques that you've learned that help these product owners to understand that creating software is actually a collaborative process, that it cannot be done by just having one person geniusly thinking about all the perfect solutions?
In this way, I work not only with the PO, but with the whole team, because this behavior as well, so this anti-pattern not coming only about the PO, so it's happened as well in the team. And here my main focus is to see the value of your work and to make it in professional way and support to have a that work done by the specific person. So, for example, if developer can test the user story, it doesn't mean that he should do it or she should do it, and passing by the tester, if we have specially dedicated tester, and taking their jobs, because it's the quick win on the very short term solution. If we take it as well in the long term, it's breaking the whole system. Because if the person is in the vacation, so if, for example, tester in the vacation and developers taking over their responsibility, then it comes afterwards into the failure where something goes wrong. The responsibility, shared responsibility as well, not coming into the place, and communication will not work at all. And in this case, like growing up, the value of communication, openness, and to encourage taking responsibility of your own work, it's helped a lot. And as well, respect to other jobs. Because if I will say as a Scrum Master, hey, I have a designer course like a year ago, I can do it for you quickly. It's really like showing not respectful in the regarding to the UX UI, and they're making really great, brilliant job. So in my case, I would wait if they ask me for the help, or I can ask, do you need the help in this bottleneck situation? I could probably be useful, or otherwise I will focus on my job. Mm-hmm. And this is like one of the setup I mostly bring to the team, with a respect, communication, and professional relation to your particular role.
Yeah, absolutely. All of that, and also paying attention to when people start going in this loner direction, mm-hmm. right? Because that's important. That should be the trigger to have a conversation. And of course, these anti-patterns do happen, and we need to be ready for them. But there are also some amazing product owners out there, Juliana. So the best product owner you've ever worked with, how did they work?
I have not only one. So really, I have amazing POs, and most of the POs are the person who are really would like to grow in their role. So they are patient to it. So they probably starting with a like bad PO position or anti-patterns, but with an iteration, with a time, with over the time, they are growing up. I would taken like one of as an examples, we have an PO who really communicates the challenges outside the team. For example, release process. So the release process, he was invited in some meeting to present and do so on. And afterwards, it took time, and it was really like waste of the time. And the PO asked the team, hey guys, I have this meetings, I don't know, each second week, and it's take about 1.5, 2 hours, and it's useless for me. How we can deal with that? And then all together, me, the Scrum Master, on the both level, the team, we search for solutions, not only one, but like a bunch of different options. And when we deal this problem all together, it's solved very quickly. At the end, we end up with a straight format, semi-automatic system for release improvement in 10 minutes. Without meetings, without taking 30 person in one room. And then as a first team who experiment with it, and it was really great, we introduced it for all over the company. So we reduce a bunch of meetings, time, and waste. And in this way, the PO, who's not like sitting and saying, I'm knowing how it's right, I will deal by myself, I will solve it, but coming and saying, hey, let's think all together, it's given a very, very speed up development into the great PO. So this really communication, to be open for solution, to not sit in or put in your as a PO as the highest person, but be the part of the team.
Yeah, that's a great point to highlight, right? Like when the PO really feels part of the team and that they share on the success of the team. Because at the end of the day, in software teams, it's the teams that deliver the software. The PO may be a genius, but they can't deliver the software. The whole team needs to collaborate on that. And I really like the story of the PO being open to the team contributing what they want to work on and what the things are that they struggle with and figuring out how to solve it, right? So that's a great example. Juliana, it was a pleasure to have you with us this week. We're about to go, but before we do, where can people find out more about you and the work that you're doing?
So actually, I have LinkedIn, so you can follow me there or look there, and I will send the link. So welcome on my page.
Absolutely.
And feel free to ask questions. I'm open and I'm really engaged to communicate with other Scrum Master, PO, or people are passionate to Agile.
Absolutely. And we'll put the link to the show notes. So why not engage with Juliana, ask follow-up questions. I'm sure there are many possible follow-up questions from this episode. Juliana, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for your generosity with your time and your knowledge.
Thank you very much. It was a really interesting and as well powerful podcast for me to remind what is actually the work of the Scrum Master, what challenges we have. And I'm still loving Agile and I will never switch from the Scrum Master Agile work.
All right, I hope you liked this episode. But before you hit next episode, here's the deal. This podcast is powered by people like you, the members who wanted more than just inspiration. They wanted real tools and real connection to people who are practicing Agile every day. We're talking access to over 700 hours of Agile Gold, CTO level strategy talks, summit keynotes, live workshops, e-courses, deep dive interviews, books, and if you're into no estimates, we got the pioneers of no estimates in those deep dive interviews as well. Agile business intelligence, creating product visions, coaching your product owner courses, you name it. You'll get invites to monthly live Q&As with Agile pioneers and practitioners, plus a private Slack community, which is free of all of that AI slop you see everywhere and, of course, without the flame wars. It's a community of practitioners that want to learn and thrive together. It's the best place to connect with community and learn together. So if this podcast has helped you before, imagine what you will get from this podcast membership. So head on over to scrummastertoolbox.org/membership and join the community that's shaping the future of Agile. And we have so much for you. So check out all the details at scrummastertoolbox.org/membership because listening is great, it's important, but doing it together, that's next level. I'll see you in the community Slack.
We really hope you liked our show. And if you did, why not rate this podcast on Stitcher or iTunes? Share this podcast and let other Scrum Masters know about this valuable resource for their work. Remember that sharing is caring.